Welcome back to Lumiose Tower. We're aiming to be the very best like no one ever was. And today, we're taking on another opponent, this time with all ground-type Pokemon. Let's see the team. So we have Swampert with Ice Punch, Liquidation, Flip Turn, and Earthquake. Torterra with Rock Slide, Synthesis, Wood Hammer, and Earthquake. Gliscor with Earthquake, U-Turn, Knockoff, and Dual Wing Beat. Mamoswine with Ice Shard, Earthquake, Iron Head, and Icicle Crash. Landorus with U-Turn, Sludge Bomb, Sandsear Storm, and Grass Knot. And last but certainly not least, the man, the myth, the legend, Donphan with Ice Shard, Knockoff, Rapid Spin, and Earthquake. Really excited for this match. Before we get into it, obviously you gotta let me know. Question of the day, who's your favorite ground-type Pokemon? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get into the match. Okay, so today we are battling Evan. We've battled Evan a couple times on this channel. Evan is bringing a Clodsire, a Palossand, Garchomp, Great Tusk, Ursaluna, Blood Moon specifically, and a Dugtrio. I'm kind of firmly expecting him to lead Clodsire. So I think I want to lead with Gliscor. Yes, that's what I want to do. I want to lead with Gliscor. Gliscor speedy. So, you know, I'm kind of happy about that. I just, yeah, I don't know. Gliscor just seems like a good option. We could leave Mamoswine. Is Mamoswine faster than Gliscor? No. I didn't think so, but thought I'd check. I'm also going to double check Swampert. I think I invested it in attack. I did. Okay, so we're gonna stick with that. We're gonna lead Gliscor. I think that's the plan. But yeah, the Clodsire setting up toxic spikes. Not excited for that. I don't really want to deal with that. So it would be nice if, you know, we're in a position where we can just Earthquake it. I would also like to ideally preserve Gliscor, because if we... Okay, so it is the Clodsire. Because if he starts going for Toxic, I want to have Toxic heal out. Does he have... Nothing that is nothing that's flying type. So we're just going to go for an Earthquake. Nice. Very nice. That's a great start. It's a crit. I don't know if that mattered. I don't think it did. Clodsire is especially bulky, I believe. I think that's right. So, I don't have a Clodsire myself. I've never caught a Clodsire. I mean, I did to complete the decks, but, like, I don't have one that I've, like, invested in and used. My wife does. Its name is Floopy, but that's nothing. Favorite ground type? Donphan. I love Donphan. I love Donphan more than I love life itself, if I'm honest. We're gonna... I feel like we're probably going to see a Stealth Rock here. So we're gonna go for a Knockoff. Yeah, we'll take some damage. That's just gonna make him hit a little bit less. And then we'll immediately get our health back with our Poison Heal. So there's no worries there. And we're going to immediately switch into Earthquake. Ooh. That did a lot. Would have done a lot more if I had Life Orb, though. So that's nice. I don't think a second Earthquake's going to take him out. But I think its job was just to set up Stealth Rock, so. What is that? Ooh, the Great Tusk. Okay, that might be a good sign. That's attack was heightened. Because what I'm hoping that means is that it's not invested in its speed, so we might outspeed. And if so, this Dual Wing Beat will go first. Yes. Okay. That's fine. A second dual Wing Beat's gonna take this thing out. I am tempted to go Earthquake in case he goes into the Garchomp to get rough skin damage on me. But no, we're going to go for dual Wing Beat. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Eris. Who is that? The Blood Moon Ursaluna. We're going to use Knockoff for sure. We're going to die to whatever this thing uses next. But Gliscor's taking down 2 Mons, so he can sit out the rest of this battle, and he's going to take away this item too before he goes. Which is going to be game-changing. Assault Vest. That's awesome. Thank you, Gliscor. You did great, man. Unfortunately, I don't think we're quite in the clear to be able to go Donphin and Rapid Spin those rocks away. So we're going to go Torterra and just have to take those rocks. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We're just going to go for a Wood Hammer. No need to overthink this, right? The Ursaluna being gone makes me feel a lot more comfortable with this match, too. Ursaluna goes without saying. Very scary Mon. The Ursaluna and Great Tusk being gone is both very, very comforting. I think that means that we've got Dugtrio, Garchomp, which is low on health, and the Palossand left. We're going to go for another Wood Hammer, I think. That's the right play. He might Terra into something. He Terras into a Fire type. You know, that's a great play. Or Grass type, even. He is Terraing, for sure. Grass. Okay. Giga Drain. Okay. We could Terra into a Fire type so that Giga Drain does even less. And Synthesis. I don't know, though. I think, honestly, I'm kind of thinking we just let Torterra go. Just because I don't want to sit here for 45 minutes while we try to drain this thing. We have Landorus in the back has Sludge Bomb. So I'm not too concerned about all that. We can also hope for some flinches with the Rock Slide. If we really wanted to be annoying, we could Synthesis. I'm not going to, though. Ah, miss. Okay, well. How does it avoid that attack, though? I feel like... this is probably a super controversial take, and I'm sure competitive players will really hate me for saying this, but I feel like, logically, I don't want this from a competitive standpoint, but from a logical standpoint, I feel like Pokemon should have, how do I put this? If you're bigger, it is less likely for you to dodge. You know what I mean? Like, how is a Palossand dodging versus, say, a Salazzle? I could see dodging easier than a Palossand, you know? That's the Garchomp again. What is Landorus's speed? 168, and Gliscor was 161. So Landorus is definitely going to be able to defeat this thing. I think we're even going to go for a Grass Knot, just in case he switches into Dugtrio. Oh, I didn't know Grass Knot would do damage to me. I did not call that. That's kind of part of why I did it, too. I should have Sludge Bombed. That was stupid of me, but it is what it is. We do still have some heavy hitters in the back. I can't think of another reason we would Terra. So I feel like we need to Terra just in case there's a rock move coming out, so that does less damage. And we're going to Grass Knot. Okay. Now we're going to use U-turn. Just in case, you know, that slows us down beyond the Palossand. Do I want to go Domfan and knock off Ice Shard or Rapid Spin is the question. I think I'm going to go for Mamoswine and just Icicle Crash. Try to get out the most damage we can, you know. Oof. That puts us in a pickle. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That puts us in a little bit of a pickle. I think we need to go Landorus now. Sludge Bomb again. Just because that's not a ton he can gain back with the Giga Drain. Okay, and it takes him out too. Great. Fantastic. Alright, so yeah, be sure to show some love to my opponent. Evan, thank you so much for accepting the challenge. Amazing match, as they always are. Guys, be sure to also like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and answer the question of the day in the comments below. Again, that's who's your favorite ground type. And until next time, keep on climbing to the top.